Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make ethnic melodies, but more specifically, I'm going to show you guys a cool ethnic scale to use in your melodies to sauce it up way more. If you're new to the channel, I actually dropped a couple ethnic videos a while back, so I'll link those right now if you guys want to go check those out as well. And you guys already know, if you haven't already, make sure to go follow me on social media at inquires. Tap in with me. But let's lock in. I like to name my projects things that are kind of related to the melody. So in this case, I named it Mummy because this melody really makes me feel like I did the race on the pharaoh. Like, you know, I broke into the tomb trying to steal all the jewelry, but then the mummy came back from the dead, you know, trying to kill me. But this is what it sounds like. The mummy vibe is definitely crazy, but now let me break down all the different patterns and also show you guys the crazy secret scale. So I first started with this lead, just kind of playing some chords. You know, as you can see, it sounds kind of trash, but lately I've been trying to like pick the worst sounds and, you know, juice them up. So I mainly EQ'd it out and then also put halftime on it, and this is what you get after. I'm just using one chord, it's literally C minor. And then just doing some extra stuff on top. This sets a really nice background so that we can add on top of that. So next I added this mallet from a one-shot kit that I'm working on right now, and I just kind of copied the same pattern into here. It's just something to kind of emphasize the chords and, you know, something with a little bit more attack. Right now, there's not really anything ethnic about this melody. It's just kind of like a dark background. So next, I added this cello, and this is kind of the pattern that brings in that ethnic flavor in here. So let me show you guys the scale that I used, because like with the previous patterns, I was just using C minor. But the scale that you want to use for ethnic melodies is C harmonic minor, and this is the scale. So as you can see, it's really similar to C minor. The only difference is the 7th is sharp. Whereas, you know, in C minor, it's just like, and then harmonic minor is. For example, if I play that with all white notes, you get this. So this is A harmonic minor. So the difference is I'm making the last note, the 7th note, sharp. So this is the pattern that I made with that. The only time I for real use this note is I hit a lick right here. And by hitting a lick, I mean like a musical lick, not like, you know, run up on him. I actually never thought about it like that. Damn, Miles Davis and them were hitting all types of licks. So yeah, a lot of people now might be wondering, if the scale is only like one note different from just C minor, then why is it so special? The thing is that one note really makes a huge difference. So you can get like stuff like this. The sharp 7 adds all the sauce, but you know, you got to be very careful with that note because it's almost like a forbidden fruit. Like you want to use it really sparingly. Even using it once really juices everything up, because if you hear that once, your brain automatically kind of perceives everything differently because that note like colors all the other notes. I like to have a lot of different sections of my melody. So the next section, I brought in this little lead, and this is what it sounds like. This is another layer that really uses that ethnic vibe. I talked about this in my other ethnic videos, but the way you get that kind of like ethnic sound also is like by pitching your notes. I have a bunch of pitch bending going on, and I actually did that with my MIDI keyboard pitch wheel. Make sure to use the sharp 7, you know? These are my favorite kind of patterns because you can really put a lot of character in here. And by the way, this lead is from Diva. It's this is a plugin I've been using a lot lately, but the other day I heard this like producer say if you're making ethnic or orchestral melodies, you shouldn't mix synths and stuff in there, like digital sounds. That's the most clown shit I've heard, because like I just hate when people try to put rules on music. I can really go off about that, but it's like it doesn't matter, bro. It's like if it's hard, it's hard. Like I don't get why y'all trying to make rules and shit. That's a really wild section. It's kind of in your face. So for the next section, I wanted to add something more atmospheric. So I added this choir just from Expand. This part really also highlights the harmonic minor scale because I'm actually playing the sharp 7 again. So if I didn't make the 7 sharp, it would just be like this. That's not as exotic as this. That's definitely all the juice. Also, what I added is these chimes from Expand. You know, I think textures like that are really cool because it kind of adds like a fantasy element to the melody. So the last melody pattern that I added is this clavinet or whatever. I think that's how you say it. If Bach and Mozart are watching this, bro, I'm sorry, you know. So the pattern that I kind of played is more rhythmic than the other patterns because I have this bass note doing like... And then I just kind of highlight chords on top of that, just C minor. That's more of a pattern that kind of drives the melody forward because it's really rhythmic and stuff. That's pretty much all the different layers that I used. But lastly, I just recorded myself whispering just some like creepy shit, and this is what it sounds like. Next, I put a bunch of reverb on it and also Portal just to make it kind of tweak out, and you get this kind of sound. That really adds a cool like higher texture to the melody. Feels like the gates are opening and like this wind is like hitting your face. Kind of try to have fun with your melodies, you know, tell a story, and instead of thinking what you're allowed to use, you know, go crazy with it. Those are my main suggestions. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. As always, you know, I hope this video was helpful. If you guys did learn a lot, please make sure to give it a like, comment below what you thought of it, and also subscribe because I'm gonna be going crazy. And yeah, I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.